And we are connecting to the cloud server, and I think we are connected. And oh, yay! There we go. Okay. Hi. Call me F Qigong. Whatever day of the week this is. Thursday. I hope. I really hope it's Thursday. All right. And let's just get to it, shall we? We're going to start off like normal. Just jiggle it out. Yeah. We're just going to shake it all out. It's good to shake all different kind of ways, but it's particularly good to do the up and down, right? You want to feel that kind of like that balancing. We're balancing. Yeah, a little bit of bend in the hips, a little bit of bend in the knees. Yeah, just gentle bouncing, waking up the body, waking up the joints, the muscles. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh. What's going on over here? Keep bouncing. You're doing great. You're doing phenomenal. Nope, that's not what I want. Keep bouncing. Well, give it one more try here. There we go, and we're back. All right. Good. All right. So after all that bouncing, we're going to come back to center. Take a couple deep breaths into that lower dantien, into that inner molten core. Rooting, connecting. Let's do a circle breath. So we inhale up and we exhale down. Good. And now we are going to go into our twisting arms. Letting the arms hang like noodles. The spine and the torso are what turn us. Turning that head to get a nice, good twist through the cervical spine as well. Good, you guys are looking great. Keep going. Think about lengthening that tailbone, that low back is opening. So you can get a nice twist going on down in there. Good. And let that slow down and come to a stop. Good. Let's do another circle breath in between. Inhaling, exhaling. Give me 2 more of these at your own pace. Follow your breath. Good. I need a little bit more kind of waking up. So let's do some channel tapping, some patting. So we're going to tap on the inside of the arm and come up to the chest. And we're going to do that on both sides. And then we're going to do the outside of the arm. and kind of come up into the trap. And then we're going to do the chest down. Well, nope, sorry, we're going to do the back. And we're going to tap down the backs of the legs. And then we're going to tap up the front to the chest again. And then we'll do the back. Good. Let's do it all again. So arm, arm, outside, back, coming up, and back, coming up. Good. One more time. Fantastic. And then let's do a circle breath again. And let's sit here with these circle breaths for a few minutes, continuing them, feeling the changes in our body, feeling the sensations on our skin throughout, seeing if we can connect with that chi, feeling it alive and awake just a little bit more. Take a moment to close your eyes and really connect with your body if you haven't yet. Okay, good. Perfect. All right, let's go into teacups. I think today we're going to focus on really kind of opening up this area, kind of like the upper chest, the shoulders, the neck. Tends to get really tight during lots of computer and TV watching. All right, so.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Do teacup. So pretend you have a teacup in your hand, and then we're going to bring it in behind us, out and around, over our head, and down. Yes. Good, right? We want to pretend like we have a cup of tea, and we're never going to drop it. So the hand stays flat. It never twists. It never turns. Good. Ooh, these shoulders get awakened by this one. I love it. Good. All right, now let's try going the other way. So we're going to take it out in front of us, reach out around behind, bring it down over the head, and back in along the chest. Yes. Perfect. Awesome. You guys are great at this. All right. Shake out that shoulder. And let's do it on the other side. So we're going to come in, around, up and over, and down. This is just so good for our shoulder mobility, so good for our shoulder strength. I'm just loving it. Let's do one more. Focus on really letting your hand stay relaxed during this. So sometimes people really like kind of hold their hand tight, and that can put some tension into the hand, particularly on the wrist. You know, we want to try and keep this in the shoulder as much as possible. So the shoulders are a really big area in that a whole bunch of different channels run through it. So it's sort of like a place where a lot of stuff can get gunked up. So doing this movement, even if you don't have any shoulder problems, is really great for just helping the flow of chi through the body. It's also going to help open up that chi that can flow to your neck and to your head, which is going to help with brain health, longevity, blood pressure, headaches, preventive for all of that too. Yes. All right. Give me one more. Coming out, around, up, and over. Good. And let's roll our shoulders. See how much space you can get. Change directions. Really rolling, letting those shoulders be nice and big. Yes. All right. Okay. Now we're going to connect sort of our shoulders and our twisty movement that we did earlier. So how are we going to, what's the best way to do this? So we're going to do like kind of like this. I'm exaggerating so you can see, but I don't want you to like see how that's get kind of hyped and I'm like cutting off that circulation there. So it's going to be more like this, right? But then we're going to turn our body as well. So as I lift this shoulder up and let this shoulder come down, I'm going to bring this shoulder down and across that midline, then up. Letting your head turn with the torso so that you're looking in opposite directions is very, very helpful. Good. So think about rooting in that stance, connecting down to the earth, and still having that nice straight spine that we had when we were doing our noodle arms. Good. Yes, very good. Good. And now we're going to switch it the other direction. So I'm going to bring the up shoulder from the back around and then down. Right? So I'm kind of like, ooh, 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 like a fancy little dance move. But we want to keep that nice and gentle. And that spine connected and rooted. Good. Good. All right, let that come back. And shake those shoulders out a little bit more. Good. Now we're going to focus on our neck a little bit. So I want you to think about, again, extending that spine, letting it grow, letting it sink so it pulls apart. And then I want you to look to your right and then find something to focus on, something kind of small, and then look straight ahead, look past your computer or above it and find something to focus on, and then look to the left and find something to focus on, all while keeping that neck nice and long and extended, Find your point in the front, and then go back to the right, to the front, and to the left. And then keep that pace up each time, finding your point, focusing on it. And then begin to speed it up. Keeping your neck extended. Work on getting it faster and faster so that the eyes focus and unfocus quickly. Good, keep going. Good, keep going. Awesome. And come back to center. Good. So I super love that one. We're exercising our eyes. That focusing and that unfocusing is going to help with eye health and blood flow to those areas, because we don't think about using those muscles very often. But it also, when I do it right, I feel it way up in the neck. All that's like little crunchies, and they feel so good. So let's just roll our necks out a little bit now after that. As you make your roll, think about taking the crown of your head, the top of your head, to the wall behind you, lengthening the neck, opening it up, keeping everything nice and open. Good, and let's go back the other way. Oh, yes, this feels amazing. All right, good. Bring one ear to one shoulder and just let that open up. If you want to, you can reach down with the opposite hand towards the ground and lengthen this area up. If you want a little more, you can gently lay your hand on your ear and just open up the side of that neck. Good, and we're going to go to the other side. Starting just stretching, reaching with that opposite hand if you want, and then gently resting that palm if you want a little bit more. Always thinking about that center neutral stance. Good, and open. Let's do a couple more circle breaths here. So we inhale as we draw chi in. Exhale, settling it down to our lower dantien. So close your eyes when you do this and feel the chi flowing through that upper head and chest now. Does that feel different? Does it feel more open? Yeah, feel what it feels like to let that chi just flow through. Everything's open, the channels move freely and easily, that chi descends down to that dantien. Good. Last one. Awesome. Coming back to center. And then we're just going to, I want you to bring your hand right here in between, in the center of your chest, sort of in between the pec muscles, right there. And just press your finger there, allowing it to draw your attention. Close your eyes, focus on that point. And then start to breathe into that point, letting that area expand in the chest. Let your hand drop away, but still focus on that point. Inhaling, expanding that area, exhaling, relaxing. See if there's any tightness, any blockages. Good. So we're going to add in a little bit of something different today. I want you to think about making a square around this point, right? So we're going to, keeping everything nice and still, we're going to kind of round that back so that point moves backwards. And then we're going to move it over to one direction, bring it to the front, and then again, bring it to the other side, and then back. Good. And then start to round that. So here we're just kind of feeling the areas around that point. The musculature, the channels, what might be blocked. Good. And then let's bring it back to center. And we're going to do it again in the opposite direction. Just starting with those four corners, making that square box. And then round it. Good. Coming back to center. Now we're going to bring our hands up. And inhale, opening up, really stretching. Everything comes open. And then exhale, let it fall. Good. Coming up. Backs of the hands touching. Continuing the inhale. Rotate the hands out. Opening up. And then exhaling and falling. Good. Keep going. Inhale big, feeling the lungs and the chest, everything open and clear. Good, and let's do one more. Really make it big. Hold your breath at the apex. And come down. Yes, good. I love it. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, so we're going to do circle breath again. So inhaling, opening up, feeling everything open in the head, descending down, feeling it open and descending down to the chest, and going to that inner molten core, that rotating orb of energy in the center of our body. All of the chi just filling it up, nourishing it, making us strong, rooted, healthy, and calm. Yeah. Last one. Exhale. Let it fall. Awesome. Calm AF Qigong today. We opened up all up here to help root down through here. Thank you guys so much for coming. Please stay after class. We can have a conversation. And otherwise, I will see y'all very, very soon. Bye.